Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to jump right in. Um, so hopefully you can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can't. So, okay. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I can put some little banners up, so let me go ahead and do that. You can find more information about me on my blog at www.stampingwithhart.blogspot.com. So today we are going to be talking about the Rain or Shine Suite, and I'm going to be pointing my camera down at the table here in just a minute. But I did want to go over just a few things with you first. So if you are joining me live or if you are watching in the replay, be sure to say hi. I would love to hear from you. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Can you hear me okay? So I'm so happy to have you here with me. And then let's go ahead and we're going to make a cute little project today. So I want to talk to you guys about Paper Pumpkin before I jump in. And I jumped on here ahead of time and I created some little notes that I can pop up on the screen. And I'm going to tell you why. So I am temporarily going to start uploading my Facebook Lives to YouTube as is. And the reason for that is typically I will edit the replay to like tutorial only. I kind of cut out the conversation, but I am having nonstop issues with the editor that I use. And I have been on the phone with customer service. It is not going well, and it is not fixed. So for the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload these Facebook Lives to YouTube. I hope you understand. And as soon as I can figure out a solution, then I will get back to editing my videos because that is something that I do really love doing. But in the meantime, I wanted to get the information to you this way. So I'm using StreamYard today, which you can see the logo up there in the corner. And then I'm just going to pop up some information on the screen. So we're going to get to the card in just a minute and I can show you guys the card. So this is the card that we're going to be making today. Isn't it cute? So you just open it up like this, and I'm not used to doing this way, but isn't that sweet? So really, really cute little card here with Rain or Shine, which is from our new mini catalog. If you haven't already gotten a catalog, reach out to me. I can send you one. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to work with you. Okay, so, oh, good. She can hear me. Good. Great. All right. So here's the deal with Paper Pumpkin. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, just very briefly, it is a monthly subscription box from Stampin' Up. And it's typically card kits. So every once in a while, they'll do, like a treat box kit or something. But this month, January's kit is a love theme, and it's going to be about cards. So I'm going to give you some details on it. But if you want to subscribe to the January kit, today is the last day to subscribe. So the 10th of each month is the last day to subscribe to that kit. Those are for people who do month to month. If you're on a prepaid subscription and your subscription code is active, then you're fine. If you have any questions, you can let me know about that. But if you're new to it, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you've been thinking about it, I highly recommend it. I love Paper Pumpkin. I think that January's kit is going to be so cute. So let me just get you some information here. So the first thing is today is the last day to subscribe. I will provide links in the comments as soon as I am done with this live so that you'll have some information as I go through all of this. Now, just a few details about the kit. The key to my Hart kit is 9 love themed cards. There's 3 each of 3 designs. Typically, kits include card bases, envelopes, there's adhesive. It's considered what's called an all-inclusive kit. So you get a stamp set in there, you get an ink spot in there, you get die cuts in there. So everything that you need to make your projects are in that box. Okay. And then this month in January, there is an add-on kit, and I'm actually going to be showing you guys the add-on today. I have it here. They are called the Hart boxes. You can purchase the add-on separately. It's an optional thing. So if you want to purchase it, the item number is right there. You get 10 heart-shaped treat boxes, and they have key and label stickers that go with the little treat boxes. They are adorable. There's 10 in a set. Okay. Now, for any of you who are interested with Sale-a-Bration, so if you really love Paper Pumpkin, or if you want to give it a try for a few months just to kind of feel it out, if you purchase a prepaid code at 3, 6, or 12 months, you qualify for free Sale-a-Bration rewards. So Sale-a-Bration, and let me just show you this. Sale-a-Bration is something that we are doing January and February 2023. So it started January 5th. It's going to run until February 28th. If you spend $50 or $100 before tax, you qualify for rewards, free product in this brochure. And you can actually earn rewards when you purchase prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions at 3, 6, or 12-month levels. So if you have any questions about that, you can let me know about that too. And you can find more information out about that as well on the Stampin' Up website or on my blog. Okay, so what we can do is we can go ahead and point the table down and get started on the kit. The one note that I did want to say before I stop about Paper Pumpkin, if you do purchase a prepaid code today to subscribe, make sure you activate it today, because you have to be subscribed today if you want January's kit. Otherwise, it would go towards February's kit. I will be doing a first look for the February kit tomorrow. I always release it in my email list first. So if you aren't already signed up for my email list, please sign up. And when they release the marketing toolkit, I will send that information out to you, and you are not going to want to miss it. Demonstrators get a little sneak peek ahead of time, and oh my gosh, you are going to love it. Okay, so I'm going to switch my screen here. I see a couple of comments. So Margaret is saying, love notes separate than regular Paper Pumpkin. Is it Paper Pumpkin? It is. So when you're saying love notes, I'm not sure. Key to My Heart is the name of the Paper Pumpkin kit. I don't have a picture of it in front of me, but I can post it after the live is done. So let's see. Love notes. It doesn't ring a bell, but I'll look into it after and I'll follow up with you, Margaret. Hi, Tammy. Oh, Tammy, you're so sweet. You can share in the group if you want. That'd be great. That's it. Okay, good. So that's it. Okay. Thanks, Margaret, for your question too. All right. So I'm going to switch now. We're going to go down to the table and we're going to talk about the Rain or Shine Suite, which is the card that we're going to be making today. So let me see if I can switch this. I'm still trying to get used to I've been testing out a new situation here, a new setup. All right. I'm going to try to make this large and me small, or get me off of the screen altogether. Let's see. There we go. I knew I could do it. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. And I'm sorry about the chaos. I pulled a muscle in my back the other day, and I can't do my usual setup. So I'm in a different location today, and I'll go over just a few things with you. So we are going to be talking about the Rain or Shine Suite today. So it is absolutely adorable. Let me show this to you. We are working with the mini catalog January to April 2023. All right. If you go to page 50 or pages 50 and 51, you're going to find the Rain or Shine Suite. Okay. I have the majority of the products. I don't have everything here on the table today, but we're going to go over this. So if you're interested in getting all of the products that are on this page, that is the whole suite collection that they coordinated to go together. That item number is here, right here where they have the name of the suite. So just so you know. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this in just a minute too. But over here, and of course, we have these fabulous samples. And then over here, you can either purchase these items individually, or you could purchase the bundle, Playing in the Rain bundle. How cute is that? We're going to be talking about that. We have this adorable paper. I'll be showing you that. But I just wanted to point this out. So here is today's card. And if you just open it like this, just super cute. This is an easy, cute card. But of course, as I say that to you, hopefully we won't have any little mishaps in a live. I tend to do that a lot, right? And the other thing that I wanted to show you guys, they have a UV coating on the designer series paper. And I don't know if I'm doing any justice to this, if you guys can see the shine on that, but they have these little pops, these little UV pops all over the paper on the little rabbit's jacket. So cute. That was why I chose to do the die cut from the paper as opposed to stamping, but you could do either or. I just wanted to show that off because I thought that was a really cool little feature to this designer series paper. And you'll see it down here too, where it says UV coating over in the corner. And that just means that sheen. So for those of you who love heat embossing, I think clear heat embossing is going to be huge with this kit. Okay, so let me give you some card measurements and things like that. And then I'll come back to this page because I want to mention the major savings that you can get when you join Stampin' Up! During Sale-a-Bration. And I'm going to be talking about how you can do that with this kit later if you're interested. Okay, so this particular card base was Flirty Flamingo, and then we have a piece of basic white cardstock here. I'm also using Mango Melody. These are all coordinating colors with this suite, but I'm going to do a different color card for the live. I thought we would do our turtle. I thought we would do this little guy here, which is also cut from the kit. And can you see that his little shell has that UV coating on it? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to put that over here. Now I did pre-cut my pieces because this table that I'm working with is shaky when I die cut on it. But if I need to grab my mini, I will. And then I wanted to point this out before I kind of get into this and forget about what I'm talking about. So they have a set of dies, which I'm going to be showing you in just a minute, that cuts out a tree stump. And because we're going to be doing a slightly different card, I just wanted to mention this little feature. If you cut out the top part, I mean, at least to me, you guys can tell me if you think so, but to me, if you cut away the actual tree trunk and just leave the center of the tree, it kind of looks like a puddle, doesn't it? And I wanted him to look like he was jumping in the rain, like jumping in puddles in the rain. My son Connor loves to do that when it rains. So here you can see the little raindrops. So I don't know if I pulled that off or not, but I just thought that was really cute. So, okay, that's that version there, but let's go over this. So we're going to do a Mango Melody card base this time. And I could do Balmy Blue too. Maybe I should do Balmy Blue. But yeah, you know what? Let's do Balmy Blue. How about that? And then that way we won't have this all blending in together. So here is the bundle. Let me show you the bundle option. All right, so we have the Playing in the Rain. This is a cling stamp set. And then we also have the dies. I cut the dies out because I feel like you can see it a little bit better that way. But you can cut out each of your characters, whether you're doing the stamped version or whether you're doing the designer series paper version. It fits for both. But you can get these clouds that will cut out, and you can use the coordinating stamps with them if you like, or just individually. But we do have some full pieces that cut out. How cute is that? We have all of these little details here. Okay. So that would be if you're interested in the bundle option. And then let me see if I can take off this little banner because I'm saying it's a walkthrough and it's not a walkthrough. So, sorry, you guys. Let's see if I can change that really quick because I think I had that up the whole time. Let's see. I did say the rain there. I didn't put information up about the rain or shine suite, so that's okay. Bear with me. I'll get used to using this. So here, I'm just going to kind of put the card in the corner. And, you know, believe it or not, I actually have more space here than I do on my other table. So I did pre-cut these, but let me go through the designer series paper before I forget. Okay. So just to show you, for those of you who are doing my paper share, I'm in the middle of cutting all the papers, and here is one of the packs that have been cut. And we have this super cute umbrella pattern, which is what I used on the front of this card. And then we have the flowers on the other side. So here's more of that UV coating. Doesn't that look like rain on a window? Like, really? I mean, that is so cool to me. So we'll put that there. I'm going to go just make sure I can see the comments. All right. And then here you can see these are slightly different characters than the ones that you can die cut, but just so that you can see all of the different I mean, there's so much personality and character and sweetness to this set. If you love weather, or if you love anything in terms of these themes with the cute animals and all of that, you're going to absolutely love this. And then we have raindrops, but in different colors in this pattern here, which I thought was so sweet. Here is a different version of raindrops with that UV pattern to it. And this is more of a downpour, right, than a trickle. And then on the other side, we have this sort of splatter water pattern here, which is really pretty. Now you can see I did keep this because I wanted you guys to see that I did die cut out these characters from the paper. And then here's what the other side looks like. And here are two more. So you can see this little rabbit here is brown and white. This one is white and pink. We have our little fox down here, and we do have a die cut that will cut this whole thing out with the umbrella. Okay, and then this is the same pattern on the back. I love the 12 by 12s that have all of these different versions of characters. And then here we have really sweet cloud scenes, and then you can see that UV. So they have like the UV outline clouds, almost as if they were stamped, like we were using our stamps. So consider that with clear embossing, if this is a pattern that you want to do and repeat and you have other sky paper. All right. And then you can start to see that hint of the daisies here. And then we have this fabulous pattern on the other side. And then we have this whole, I mean, just a whole, what I'm trying to think of, a field, like a field of the little daisies or the flowers. So, so cute. I hope I'm saying the right flower. I'm not exactly, I love florals, but I'm not a good floral naming person. Now here, I don't have the embossing folder, so I just want to shout that out. But I do want to show you how cute these are. We're going to use these like crazy. I think anybody who has these is going to use these, whether you love shaker cards. You're going to put your own adhesive on these. So you could either use them as a shaker, or you can use them on your actual card. So here on the card, I put 3 of them, 2 over here, 1 over here. They have the coolest texture. And I just put them with the little die cut grass right here. But whether or not you're just using this to decorate or sort of, you know, put a few embellishments or do like a whole thing with it. I know how much kids love shaker cards. That would be absolutely adorable too. Okay, so that is also part of this suite. Now, this is not part of this suite, but I did want to show this to you. These are the Hart box add-ons that I was just talking about, that Stampin' Up! Has that you can purchase as an add-on. And the reason that I have them here on the table today, not only because it's the last day to subscribe to the January kit, which these coordinate with, but if you love these little characters, okay, and if I put this little guy from here on here, right, this would also be so sweet to decorate up your Hart boxes with. So I didn't get a chance to do that before the live, but for those of you who do purchase them, I just wanted to point out there is a bottom and a top. So you just want to be mindful of the bottom and the top. And I just want to show you really quickly how these go together. Now, when I do my alternates, once I receive my January kit and I start doing the alternates, I will be featuring these again. But I did want to just show this to you. So we're just going to warm up these score lines. We're going to fold these 2 longer pieces in first. We remove that adhesive backing, and then we just tuck this in. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I just want to set this over to the side. I don't think I'm going to have time to decorate it. If I do, we'll definitely do that, but I just want to do this really quickly. So let me grab one that's the top. What do you guys think of this sweater? I call this my dragon sweater because of this little weird detail that's on here. It's really cute, but I really notice it too. So I'm used to wearing very not fancy clothes, very boring clothes. So this sweater is definitely out of my usual realm, but I love green. Okay, so that was a little that was a little squirrel moment, squirrel brain moment, but I just thought that it was a really cute sweater. Okay, so here we go. All right, so this is the top, and the top is just very, very slightly larger than the bottom, and it just slides right over it. Okay, and that is the base. Okay, so You could fit a couple of chocolates in here. You could probably, you know, just depending on if you want to do something crafty, I would have to see what could fit in there, but I don't know if an ink spot would fit or not. But you might be able to do something, you know, if you're doing jewelry, something small, you could do that. And then here are the stickers. So we have this banner piece that you could do your sentiment on. And then here are the sticker keys. Okay. And just keep in mind that all of this gold foil printing, the petal pink, the pattern, those are all sneak peeks of what you're going to see in that January kit. Okay. So let's go back to this one and then maybe we can sneak a little character onto that later. Oh, I am going to have to cut a window in here. So I am going to have to use my machine. I knew there was something I was going to forget. Okay, so we have our little turtle already pre-cut. We have a couple of pieces of grass already pre-cut. I don't think I'm going to need this stump unless we want to have him standing in the water, but I'll keep it there just in case we need it. So at this point, we're going to pick, and for our measurements. So for the card base measurement, before I forget, this is 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. And then this is our basic white piece. And I know it's hard to see, so I'll bend it. This is 5 1/4 by 8. And then it is scored at the 4-inch mark and then at the 6-inch mark. So here, this is going to become the insert of our card. And then here, if we just fold that back, okay, these are going to be our little decorative panels here. And we are going to decorate these with DSP. I just didn't know which DSP I was going to use yet. So we'll cut those panels. And the panel will be cut to 1 3/4 by 5, and you'll do 2 of them. So you have one here, and then you place your sentiment here, whatever it is that you would like. Hey, Roberta, how are you? So, okay, let's go ahead and we're going to do our card front. This table is cushy, and I'm used to working on a hard surface, so bear with me. I need to put like one of those, what do they call those? The self-healing mats. I need to put a self-healing mat down. So we're going to cut a piece of our designer series paper for this card front. I just want to go through and pick which one we want to do. I kind of wanted to do a daisy one because he is standing there with a daisy. I thought that would be really cute. So let's see if we can find a little daisy pattern here. And that actually blends in with the card, which in this case I like. You could create a little frame border with some basic white or something like that. If you want to do a layer, you could do that too. But I think I'm going to go for the field of flowers because that's just too cute. So let me go ahead and cut this down. We're going to cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. I am going to keep that blue at the top because I actually really like that it matches. So we'll do 4 by 5 1/4. So just a little bit off of the bottom. We can certainly use this for something later. So save these pieces. Okay. And then here's the other side. So if you would want to use the other side as like the decorative insert, you could do that. You could do 2 different pieces. I tend to use the same piece for the inside when I'm decorating those pieces. So let's decide what those are going to be too. I do really like that pattern, but let's just see what else we have here. Oh, this would be cute. And we could do something different. I don't want to do rain because, oh, that's cute. This is how it starts with me, right? How about this? That's cool. Can't decide. Should I do this one? I'm tempted. I think I might. All right, let's do that. We're just going to keep it with the same piece of DSP. This is technically 12 by 12. I cut it down to 6 by 6. So I'm going to go to 1 3/4. And then we're going to trim this one down to 5. So 1 3/4 by 5. I'm going to cut another one. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of these. I'm going to do 2 of the same. It's totally up to you if you want to do different patterns. Okay. Just going to set these over here. All right, and I am going to grab my mini, not my mini, my full-size machine, because I'm going to put the whole card base through it. But let's glue this down first. And I'm wondering if I should use my seal. The problem is I'm not on a hard surface, and seal does not like that. So let's see. See? Okay. Yeah, the back situation has been pretty interesting. For those of you who have back pain often, I really, really feel for you. It is not easy. Okay, so we're going to put that piece down. All right, now we're also going to be using the layering circle dies today. We have a few different sizes here. I pulled the blue just in case I wanted to use that, but I think we're going to go with these 3 colors here. So we're going to do our outer frame. We're going to cut a circle right into the center of this card to have our window. And then we're going to put our little character on these 2 here. So let me get you some measurements on these circles. For the basic white, the smallest circle, it is going to be 2 1/4 inches. For the mid-size circle, this is the piece we're going to use to cut the hole into the card. And then also for this piece here, the layering piece, this one is 2 5/8. And then this one, our largest one, is going to be, and this is the scalloped. Those are plain. This is scalloped. Looks like 3 inches. Okay. So let me just grab my big machine really quick. And I apologize if it shakes the screen. Hang on one second. Okay, it never fails, but I always forget something, right? So I'm just gonna line this up right here. And let me grab that circle, that middle circle die. Oh, here they are. I set them up here so I wouldn't forget. All right, so I'm gonna grab this middle circle here. Now that I'm looking at this, I probably should have done like the white scallop circle. We're going to roll with it. Okay. So you can try to do that center, slightly above center, whatever your preference would be. I'm just going to go nice and easy so that I don't shake this too much. Okay. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to set my machine over here. Okay. Save your little circle for later. We can always use that on something else. And now we have this piece. So for this part, let's go ahead and glue these panels on. What's everybody up to today? Let me know. I know that this is, on the East Coast, this is lunchtime-ish, but on the West Coast, I know it's probably still early. People might just be having their coffee or getting started with their day. Depends on what time you start your day, right? It's killing me to cover this, but It's going to be all right. Okay, so we have these two pieces here. I'm just going to try to make sure they're as lined up as possible. All right, and then for the stamping, let's see. On the original card, I had used Rainy Days Are Better With You, but we also have this really cute Oh Happy Day, which I think would be a little bit better for him. The question is, where do we put it? So we might be able to leave the inside blank. I just want to take a look at this as we're sort of making our card here. So I'm going to glue this panel down. Maybe I'll just do seal for this because it'll be a little bit faster, not too much. I've never timed myself, but it's probably about the same. And then we're going to try to go with this 1/4 inch border here. Just line that up. I have to tell you, I'm not used to sitting down doing lives. It's pretty weird, but it's really nice on the back, I got to tell you. Okay, so we have this here. So the next piece we're going to do is our little center piece. So what I want to do, and we're going to glue our little frame on the front of that in just a minute. We're going to put these two pieces together. Now on the original, I stamped raindrops, but I'm not going to have it raining with our turtle. So you can decide if that's something that you want to do. What I think I might do is have our little sentiment here with him on the front and do our Oh Happy Day that way. And you will see I have not put my stamps together yet. So I'm just going to put this one together on the live with you. And grab this. We'll set this one on the side here. I think this will fit. We're about to find out. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to put it down on my block. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. All right, and then I'm going to pull the peel up from the sticker first, our sentiment sticker. Then I'm going to pull the backing up just in case you're new to putting your stamps together. Photopolymers don't need any assembly, but the clings do. I'm just going to line this up. Now, bear with me. Hopefully I won't get my head in the screen, but I like to try to line this up as closely as I can. I'm used to doing this standing. I think that's pretty good. Okay. So I think I'm just going to use my Memento black ink. That's what I did on the original. And we'll stamp Oh Happy Day and have him here too. So I'm just going to ink this up. Okay. I feel like I could use it. Every time it's the first time you're using a stamp, just be generous with the ink. You might want to do a test stamp. I'm just going to go for it. So let's do sort of right down in this corner here. Maybe if I have him slightly up and this slightly down. Bear with me. As you guys can see with that cushion, it's just not quite a crisp image. Yeah, hang on. Let me fix this. Let me get, I know that there is something solid here that I can put down. Oh, you know what? We'll use the plate from our embossing machine. How about that? So I'm just going to flip this over. We're going to do this one more time. Always cut a spare. Always cut a spare circle. Okay, Oh Happy Day. And then let's put our little turtle slightly above. We could even put him on dimensionals, but I'm just going to glue him right down. Now, one thing is you might want to make sure you're all centered up with the card. So I'm going to go slightly over the H, but we can still see that it says happy. Okay. And then let's put him on the bigger circle. Now his little shell might be slightly covered until you open the card, but when you open the card, you'll see it. Okay, and then I have these really cute little pieces of grass, and I'm just trying to decide if I want to use it or not. I think it's probably not necessary on this card, but what I do want to use are these little daisies. So let's just add a couple of the daisies. I am going to use little adhesive dots from one of my paper pumpkin kits, but you could use whatever glue you like. I just pulled a sheet here. So I'm just going to put a couple right down at his feet. And I'm just going to put a couple of dots down and just kind of have them around here. Okay. And I should probably do one more. Let's do one more. You have a whole bunch of these, so we might as well use them. So I'm just going to remove the backing from these. And I'm going to use my take your pick tool to try to pick up these little daisies a little bit easier. These little flowers. Okay. I'm using the little putty tip. And you can see they are different sizes, which is just so cute. We have the large ones, we have the small ones. Okay. And then what we're going to do next, let's put our frame on here. Okay, so I'm going to put my frame on this piece. And I'm just going to take this. Now, some people like to sponge it, which is definitely the more sensible way to do this. I'm just going to try to get a little bit, be light-handed with my glue. Go around. I think that'll be fine. And then we're just going to line this up. And because you're using the multi-purpose glue, you have a minute to kind of lock that into place, kind of find your right spot there. Okay. And then for this part here, we're just going to line up our turtle. So let me grab, we're just going to flip this over, and we're only going to put the glue on this side. Okay. And then we're going to attach it here. We just want to line it up with our circle. This is going to be cute. It's funny when you're bringing a card together, you're never 100% sure until you do it, right? And then let me just, and this is how I was doing this with my card, so bear with me. You could probably very sensibly just lay it in here and pick it up. That's probably the best way to do it, but I'm going to eyeball it if you don't mind. So just going to position it. I kind of have that glue a little bit on my finger, kind of holding this into place. And then once I find that happy place, we're just going to tack it down. All right, and then we have our Oh Happy Day card. And then you could put whatever sentiment that you would want on the inside. Isn't that adorable? So here is the original. Okay. And then here is our turtle. All right. And just before I end this live, I want to go over something with you. So if you are interested in the different things that Sale-a-Bration has to offer, if you purchase the Rain or Shine Suite anytime from now, which today is January 10th, 2023 to February 28th, if you purchase the suite, and the suite is, let me bring the paper back. I have it open still right over here. Okay. So the cost of the suite is $85.25. That means that you would qualify for a Sale-a-Bration reward. So you can see when they say free with a $50 purchase right here, this tells you what rewards you can choose from. So at the $50 level, because you're spending $85, then you get to choose from anything that says free with a $50 reward, and you can go through and look. And then if, let's just say you added a few other things and it became $100, then you can start qualifying for the $100 items, which you'll see coded here. But if you appreciate product savings, let me give you a little scenario. Okay. So they're doing this amazing promotion where you can purchase the starter kit and join Stampin' Up, and you actually get to choose $175 in product, regardless of the options. So if you have a wish list, if you have things that you want in the mini catalog or in the annual catalog, you can put $175 worth in your starter kit, and then you're just choosing whether or not you want a machine in blue or white. This is our boho blue. This is a sneak peek at a new color, a new in color that's going to be coming up here, which I don't remember them ever doing that, but it is limited edition. It is exclusive. So you're choosing whether you want the blue or the white mini. And at those options 1 and 2, when you choose the color of your machine, you pick that $175 worth of product. You're only paying $129 in free shipping. If you do option 3, which means you don't need the machine, you just want to do the $175 worth of product for $99, that's the difference, then you can put that entire suite in this starter kit and still get you could get 2 more sets of bundles if you would want. So just running this through, because I was just doing a little bit of math, okay? And for those of you who shop and you are familiar with the way that things work, all right? So if you're paying $129, but you're choosing $175 worth of product, let's say you put this suite in your starter kit, that's $85.25. You still have $89.75 left to get more product. Now, let's just say you love the characters, you love this theme, and you want to add to it. So right on the next page, on page 52, they have this really adorable Easter Bunny bundle, okay? And you could very easily combine rain or shine with this bundle to make some really cute cards, okay? So you can actually add the Easter Bunny bundle to your starter kit. That's $34. And you still have $55.75 left to spend. You could put another bundle in there. You could put tools in there. You could put, if you want to stock up on some card stock, you want to get some adhesives, maybe you want to get some really cute embellishments, whatever you want to put in your kit. This is just one example that I just wanted to try to help you understand the value there. I mean, that is an amazing savings. So if you have any questions about, the starter kit promotion or joining, let me know. But if you have your eyes on a suite, in the new catalog, I mean, this is just absolutely the most amazing deal. The machine is valued at $63. So if you're spending $129 and you're choosing options 1 or 2, you're actually saving $109 in product, and you're getting free shipping. So that is just something to consider. Okay, so with all of that said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed these 2 cards. And again, these are the little add-on heart boxes that go with the January paper pumpkin kit if you are interested in getting those. All right, you get a pack of 10 when you purchase those. And I will see you guys again soon. Let me just see if I can switch this back to me again. Yes, I can. All right. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. You can click the button below. I will have links in the replay, all in the description, and I will put links in the comments in the Facebook Live replay for anybody who is interested. I will update my blog a little bit later on, either today or tomorrow. I'm very behind posting replays because I've been having this problem with my editing software, and I'm very unhappy with the customer service, which is unusual for me. So anyway, I'm going to be just posting these as is for now. I appreciate your patience. And as soon as I can get back to my normal editing schedule, I will. All right. Thank you guys. I will see you again soon. Enjoy your Tuesday. Bye-bye.